Hello there, Taurus. Happy Monday. I'm Kat. This is Tarot with Kat. Welcome back to my relatively new YouTube channel. I'm here every Monday doing weekly tarot readings for all the fire and earth signs, and on Wednesdays, weekly tarot readings for all the air and water signs. And so this here is going to be the weekly reading for Taurus for the week of November. Gosh, where are we? November 10th through the 17th already. Unbelievable. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little foggy. I'm getting over a terrible flu. I've got my mint tea right here, which I'll set aside, but I may have to come back to. I'm on the tail end of it. I'm getting through it. It put me down and out for a couple days, though. So, planetarily speaking, for all of the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, your key themes are going to be structure meets change, foundation meets transformation. With the fire signs energy heating things up around you, your strength this week is in anchoring that energy into tangible form. It's about building, not just reacting. Okay, we've got this energy going and things happening. We've got several planets now going into retrograde, making us pause, making us bringing things up. Uranus in retrograde, making things surface and making us take a look at things. So we're going to have to be mindful of all those things. So first off, foundation and resources. We need to expect attention on what we have built or what we are building. Okay, because we're all right now really busy building things. Finances, home, health, career. This week supports refining rather than reinventing. Okay, we're working on refining rather than reinventing. 2, change and adaptation. Something may shift beneath the surface. An idea, a value, a routine. For earth signs, it's less about starting anew and more about upgrading what's already working. Okay, so you got things going. Now we're going to take it to the next level. All right, for you earth signs. Number 3, practical action. You'll get results if you combine patience with momentum. Slow and steady efforts now pay off. With all these different, like I said, all these planets in retrograde, many of us we're feeling in October and early November like we were getting not only making forward progress, but practically being propelled, shot forward. And now we've almost feel like somebody's pulled on the reins and having us go, whoa, and stop and take a look. And so it's that's kind of a feeling. So for practical action, you'll get results if you combine patience and momentum. Caution point, being too rigid in the face of change can cause friction. Let the fire around you fuel flexibility, not resistance. Okay? This is your time to stretch your muscles, learn to be more flexible, you earth signs. All right. So this will be the reading for Taurus for the week of November 10th through the 17th. This is the reading for Taurus. All right. I already shuffled up these cards and meditated over them. This is the Centennial Weight Deck. I've put the link in the description below, along with lots of other useful information, biblical, scriptural links to this tarot reading, a link to buy me a coffee if you really enjoy the reading and want to support me and support the channel. You are coming up this week as a Knight of Swords, Taurus, is what you're feeling like this week. Knight of Swords. Crossing you as your challenge, obstacle, or awareness is this 7 of Swords. Look out, the 7's about. Down here in your subconscious tool shed is the 8 of Cups. In your immediate past, in the first weeks of November, you have the High Priestess card. Okay. Up here in your crown, in your ideal this week, Taurus, is the 3 of Cups. Lovely. Connections, network, celebrations, parties, joy. You're going to be stepping into in the immediate future, right around the 17th, just after the 17th of November, Two of Pentacles. You're going to be feeling this week, you in your environment are going to be feeling like justice, the Justice card. Your environment is giving you the Knight of Pentacles. Nice. Your hopes and fears sector, hopes, I'm sure, this beautiful Ten of Cups is what you're hoping for, and potential final outcome, another 10, wrapping up, but a 10 of Wands. Cups and Wands, yes, often go hand in hand. Crazy how that works, isn't it? So, interesting spread, Taurus. Let's take a look. We're going to draw one more card here out of my holographic Rider-Waite deck. This will be a confirmation or clarification card. It will further clarify or confirm this reading. And there it is. We're going to keep it hidden until the end. If at any point you think you know what it is, drop it in the comment section below. All right, let's check this out. Let's see. So you're being represented, Taurus, this week by this Knight of Swords, wanting to rush in with action and communication and swift words and truth and truth finding. This is you. So this is you this week, wanting to take charge like Taurus will do, wanting to charge in. You're being crossed by a Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, so the Knight of Swords is the swiftest of all the knights, which can be a little bit hasty. It can signify caution about hastiness, rushing in too quickly. You're being crossed, especially when you're crossed by like a Seven of Swords. Okay, look out, the Seven's about. He's absconding with Five of the Seven Swords. This is a card warning of thievery, trickery, somebody trying to put one out over on you. If you are doing business this week, and you're feeling like rushing on ahead because you're excited, I would have another set of eyes look at the paperwork. I would slow down and be very mindful and cautious when you're being crossed by the Seven of Swords. You, in your subconscious tool shed, what you're bringing with you as part of you, is this Eight of Cups. Having walked away from something that meant very much to you. I feel like you've had to in your past, maybe more than once, had to walk away from addictions, from people, from toxic relationships, and you've had to have the strength that it takes to turn your back on something that was at one time very, very satisfying to you and walk away towards something better. So you've had to do that. And you bring maybe more times than you want to count. But you're bringing that strength with you, that once you know you can walk away from something that's not serving you, it's empowering and you can do it easier the next time. So stepping out of your immediate past, like in the beginning of November, end of October, which makes total sense because November 5th, we had the full lunar eclipse, right? In Taurus, a supermoon eclipse in Taurus a week ago. So you had our second major arcana, the High Priestess, and she's all about hidden knowledge, intuition, secrets revealed. No, there are no secrets from the High Priestess. She's all knowing. She's divine. She understands the divine. She's all godly knowledge and divinely knowledge, and knowledge of the right path is her. And there are no secrets, and she's pure intuition. So I feel like you were having to exercise that in the beginning of November, especially with the eclipse that went on and things that arose that, yeah, I feel like that's what you're immediately coming out of for sure. Here, crowning you in your ideal, Taurus, is this party card of celebrations and happiness and joy and get-togethers and connection. So we're heading into Thanksgiving. I think it's a time to connect with friends and family of either, all different kinds, and make those connections, and those networks are going to be really important. It's here in your crown, so it's going to be important for you. That's very important for you. You're stepping into, in your immediate future, Two of Pentacles. So around the 17th of November, you're going to be doing some juggling. You're going to be having to juggle some things and figuring out how to balance things out. And that's okay. And you're going to have some choices being made, decisions being made around finances and things, and it's all good. Because you're feeling the Justice card. You've got our 11th major arcana. He comes right after the Death card, so right after a major transformation, which is what you've been through, Taurus. Now you're feeling the Justice card. So you're bringing things in your life, you're bringing into accountability and justice, and you're like, you know, doing away with what doesn't serve you and keeping what does. Your environment's handing you a Knight of Pentacles, so some forward motion in terms of health, wealth, and finances, some maybe even a message or an opportunity being brought to you when it comes to your health, wealth, and finances this week in your environment. I love that. If it's a person, it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your environment this week. But I feel more it's that Knight of Pentacles energy or opportunity coming your way, forward progress toward your pentacles of life. Your hopes and fears, and for sure it's your hopes, is you're creating generational wealth here for yourself. This 10 of Cups, this is pure joy and fulfillment, and not just wealth. It's not just pentacles, it's fulfillment here. It's love, it's happiness and success. Yes, and that's what you're manifesting right now. So often, like I said, comes with the 10s at the end of a cycle. You have the 10 of Wands. You have all this work. You have all this work that you're doing and wrapping up, but you got it. You're strong. He's strong. He's got those wands. He's got it. He's got everything under control, and he's wrapping it up, and he's going to build his castle in the air or whatever. So something beautiful, right? So that's your spread for this week, Taurus. So I wonder what our confirmation card could be. I feel like being crossed by these swords, warning about, being mindful, not rushing in, being careful with this in your environment. Maybe, so curious, maybe staying the course when it comes to wrapping up, being at the end of this cycle here with the 10s. Let's find out, Taurus. And Temperance. We've got another major arcana, and it's Temperance. It's balancing, keeping things balanced out. Goes very much with the Two of Pentacles. Just, keeps, and it also, Temperance is very much in intuition as well. The Temperance card has the foot in the water with the water flowing. It's like pure, trust your intuition. Very much goes with the High Priestess card. So I find that really confirming. So keeping things balanced, trust your intuition. Stick with this Justice card. You got this. Just the only word of caution that I can see is this 7 of Swords, and being careful and not to rush in too hastily to things this week. All right, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, do hit that thumbs up, please, right now. Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Be one of the first 500 to get a free membership so we can do extended reads and find out more fun things for you in your future. Thanks for being here, Taurus. We'll see you soon.